Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got some pretty interesting news stories for you guys today, including the unfortunate and unexpected closures of some development studios over at Xbox, news on our oh-so-favorite game Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and updates from the whole Helldivers situation from last week. Welcome to this week's wrap-up. Before we get started, it would be really awesome if you guys liked, shared, and subscribed, as it really helps with the channel. Be sure to join my Discord if you guys want to be kept up to date with all the videos I release on this channel. Links will be in the description and in the comment section. I'm aiming for a 600 subscriber goal by the end of the month, so let's see if we can make that happen. Also, let's see if we could get 50 likes on this video. Thanks again, guys. So I'm sure you're all aware by now, but Xbox recently decided to shut down 4 developer studios under the umbrella of Bethesda. These 4 studios were Alpha Dog Games, Roundhouse Studios, Arcane Austin, and most surprisingly, Tango Gameworks. Yeah, this comes as a major shocker because Tango Gameworks developed Hi-Fi Rush, which was reportedly a really well-received game. Some developers from Arcane Austin and Roundhouse Studios are going to be added to the roster of other developer studios, but Alpha Dog Games and Tango Gameworks are just shutting down entirely, and all the employees along with it are just getting laid off as well. Now, a lot of people, myself included, are extremely upset at Xbox for making this decision. While it's arguable that they did shut down Arcane Austin because of the poor performance of Redfall, Hi-Fi Rush has been and is still doing really well, with people even pointing out that Hi-Fi Rush sold more than 2 million copies. That's absolutely massive for a game that's not a AAA game. And then for fans of Redfall, there's some disappointment too, because Redfall was reportedly set to receive a big offline play update this month before Arcane Austin shut down. And now apparently that update has just been scrapped altogether with the shutdown of the studio. So any people hoping to play Redfall offline and just enjoy the game offline, that's no longer a possibility because the studio shut down and the update is not happening. And it's just crazy to think about that the studio that brought us Prey and Dishonored is now gone. It's just gone out of nowhere. And I think a lot of us collectively agree that what's to blame here is the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. That's $70 billion that they spent on that company, and have they really even done anything with it since they acquired it? Modern Warfare 3 was trash. It's the same copy-paste format that they've been doing for the last Call of Duty games. Overwatch 2 has been stripped down of its original promises. Nobody's excited for Overwatch 2's content anymore. Xbox Game Pass apparently isn't doing great. And then we've got Phil Spencer all up in his feelings, talking about how it's not an easy decision for him to make to have to cut studios like this, and how he's sad about everything that's going on. But I mean, you know, he still has his job. He's a millionaire. And all of the developers that were cut, all the studios that were shut down, their livelihoods are affected by this. Some of them can't just take a break because they're sad and just unwind from being let go of their company. No, they have to actively seek out a new job, hopefully one that pays the same or better. But let's be real, gaming layoffs have been pretty frequent recently, and I don't think any places are intent on hiring any new developers with these layoffs going on, which is strange because I feel like companies like Microsoft, even Take-Two, they've been doing pretty well financially, yet they feel the need to let their workers go. Xbox, Microsoft, all these companies that are doing really well financially, yet feel the need to let go of their workers, do better. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry that I got a little amped up with that, but I guess it just really hits home with me getting laid off from my job a couple years back. It's just really sad to see this happen with a bunch of talented game developers like Tango Gameworks especially. It's even funny because Microsoft is saying that they need more games like Hi-Fi Rush. Like, guys, you had the studio who gave you Hi-Fi Rush. Why would you axe them like that if you want more of Hi-Fi Rush? It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, what do you guys think about these 4 studios getting shut down out of nowhere? Did you think some of them had it coming? Do you think Microsoft really needs to manage their money better and take care of their studios? Let me know how you guys are feeling about it in the comments. Alright, let's try to lighten the mood and talk about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and how they cost Warner Brothers $200 million in revenue. So we all know about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League at this point. Brought to us by the studio that made us Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Knight. They decided they wanted to make this game based on the Suicide Squad, which I don't have a problem with. I think the Suicide Squad are cool. I enjoy the idea of Captain Boomerang, King Shark, Harley Quinn, and Deadshot all working together to save the city, but man, I just feel like if Rocksteady had focused on writing a good story before before thinking of just the money, then this game would have been a lot better than the product that we got. At the time of me recording this, they're currently at 133 players right now. A AAA online live service game, 133 players. Compare that to Helldivers' 92,413 players right now, with an all-time peak of 458,709 players in the last 3 months, compared to Suicide Squad's 13,409 players. Anyway, Warner Brothers just recently had its company's Q1 earnings report, and it's been found out that the launch and performance of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League cost Warner Brothers $200 million in revenue. During the investor call after the report was published, CFO Gunnar Wiedenfels, the CFO stated, starting with studios, the over $400 million year-over-year decline during Q1 was primarily due to the very tough comp we faced in games against the success of Hogwarts Legacy last year in the first quarter, in conjunction with the disappointing Suicide Squad release this past quarter, which we impaired, leading to a $200 million impact to EBITDA during the first quarter. And you know, if you really think about it, it's kind of sad to see. We're witnessing one of the greatest developers that brought us some of the most memorable games in the Arkhamverse just fail really hard here. I played through all of the Batman games earlier this year, and I really just don't understand how the company that brought us those games wrote that excellent story, always improving the next game with each release. I don't understand how they brought us Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, which had potential. It's a game that had potential if they put the right amount of love and care into it instead of just thinking about the money. I don't know. All I know is that it must really suck to be Warner Brothers and Rocksteady Studios right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about this massive blow to Warner Brothers and Rocksteady in the comments. And to cap things off, just a little update from Helldivers and that whole crazy mess that happened last week with Sony and the account linking. So last week, it just seemed like everything was getting worse and worse with Helldivers. The account linking was announced and nobody was happy about that. The community managers weren't helping either. Then Helldivers got delisted in 177 countries. Everything just really seemed to be going to hell for Helldivers too. But over that same weekend, Sony said that they heard us and decided to walk back the account linking feature in Helldivers 2, which is good because Helldivers had been getting pummeled in reviews on Steam. It started off with overwhelmingly positive to mixed to mostly negative to overwhelmingly negative. People were really making their voices be heard with this whole situation that was going on. Since they walked it back, the reviews have gone back to mixed, but I think it's only a matter of time before it goes back to mostly positive. I mean, a lot of people are undoing their negative reviews, myself included, but I think that positive review rating is gonna come back in. It was also kind of fun seeing people kind of make this into a major order, but we're still not out of the woods yet because it's still delisted in 170 countries. I really hope that gets resolved, but for right now, I guess let's just enjoy the kind of mini victory that we've got with Helldivers 2. Definitely gonna pick up that review cape whenever it comes out too. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the whole Helldivers situation that happened last week. Alright guys, time for the games coming out next week. Homeworld 3. Tactical, beautiful, and wholly unique, the Game of the Year winning sci-fi RTS returns with Homeworld 3. Assume control and battle through fleet combat in dazzling, fully 3D space while the award-winning story unfolds on a galactic scale. Coming to PC, May 13th. Dread Delusion. Dread Delusion is an open-world RPG brimming with strange places and dark perils. Carve your own path through the flying continents of a shattered land. Discover curious towns, unearth occult secrets, master powerful magic, and change the world through your choices. Coming to PC, May 14th. Neptunia Game Maker Revolution. Within the Game Maker world, in order to acquire shares, game makers have started to wage a battle for supremacy, and so a new game maker steps into the fray, attempting to endure the battle for survival in the game industry. Coming to PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch, May 14th. Braid Anniversary Edition. Control the flow of time to solve puzzles in this new version of the indie classic, featuring fully repainted artwork, a new world of puzzles, and a seriously in-depth commentary. Coming to PS5, PS4, Nintendo Switch, PC, and Netflix, May 14th, and coming to Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One, May 15th. Paladins. Embark on a whimsical journey and bring joy to a bright fantasy world in this role-playing adventure for 1 to 4 players. Craft your own story and solve quests how you like. But beware, for every time you fail, the dragon will send you back in time. Coming to PC, May 15. Men of War 2. Experience warfare like never before. Men of War 2, the anticipated sequel to the highly acclaimed RTS franchise, is here with all new units, locations, campaigns, game modes, and true trademarks of the series. Historical fidelity and action-filled gameplay on the eastern and western fronts of World War II. Coming to PC, May 15. Mullet Mad Jack. Mullet Mad Jack is a single-player, fast-paced FPS that brings you directly inside a classic anime. Power up your character and reach the last floor. Beat your best time or try again. Haste makes waste of your enemies. Coming to PC, May 15. Arcadia Colony. Enter into the world of Arcadia, a 2.5D anime-style Metroidvania. Play as the 3 unique characters with their unique abilities and world's interactions. Save your homeland from the troubles caused by the huge bird-like puppets and reveal hidden truths in the underground. Coming to Nintendo Switch and PC, May 16th. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. The stage is set. Imagine an old Baroque manor, perhaps a hotel or museum somewhere in Central Europe. A woman wanders in search of answers. Coming to Nintendo Switch and PC, May 16th. And finally, Read Only Memories Neurodiver. Read Only Memories Neurodiver is a story-rich adventure and the sequel to 2064 Read Only Memories. Explore the rich world with an intuitive point-and-click interface as you take on the role of a young psychic agent tasked with tracking down a mysterious antagonist hiding in people's memories. Coming out on Xbox Series X, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC, May 16th. And that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for stopping by for this week's wrap-up. If you enjoy the content that I put out, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing as it really helps with the channel. Also, please consider joining my Discord so you never miss a video whenever I post it up. Links in the description and in the comment section. I'll have more videos out for you guys soon, but until then, stay calm, stay casual, and I'll see you guys in the next one.